Is Breece Hall and Quinnen Williams still going to be Jets after Tuesday's trade deadline? Let's talk all possibilities with our NFL reporter for the Post, Ryan Dunleavy. Ryan, 1-7. They already dealt away Michael Carter the third. Do you think that GM Darren Mougey is done making deals ahead of Tuesday's deadline?
I don't think he's done making deals. I don't think Quinnen Williams will get traded. I think there's a chance Breece Hall gets traded. I wouldn't do it if I was them, but here's what teams don't do nearly enough of. The Jets need to have an idea of what their plan is in March with Breece Hall. If they're going to let him walk out the door the way the Giants let Saquon Barkley walk out the door, then they should just trade him now because I'm not worried about whether he can lift me from 2 wins to 4 wins or whatever with his great performance last week. I got to be thinking about the future. If there's a chance I'm going to franchise tag him or a chance I'm going to resign him, then I would keep Breece Hall because I'm in the business of keeping good players. So I don't think he'll get traded. I can't rule it out. I do not believe under any circumstance Quinnen Williams gets traded, but I do think there's a chance Quincy Williams gets traded, former All-Pro linebacker, Quinnen's brother, and he's on an expiring contract. And teams like to move those for draft picks.
Do you think he buys or goes after someone? I know at 1-7 that's a little hard, but like you said, what if they have a plan in place and they know they've identified some players out there that can help right the ship in 2026 and forward? Do you think that Darren Mougey gets aggressive and tries to go after somebody?
I don't. I know that's like the new age NFL GM thinking like the Bears did that a couple years ago with Montez Sweat and it worked out. There's talk the Giants will do that this year with a wide receiver. I know that's the new thing is like not to see losing teams as just sellers, but possible opportunity striking buyers. I don't think the Jets are in that situation. I think they should regroup after the season, look at their roster more honestly. Maybe you can always make trades or free agent signings then. I think for the Jets right now. Look, I like the idea that they got a player like John Mechie with upside for Michael Carter. I love the trade they made earlier this season with the Titans. It looks like they stole the slot cornerback Brownlee, which made the Carter trade more palatable. So I like that they've been picking and choosing spots, but I don't think they should be trade deadline buyers when you're 1-7. No.
Who do you think has more pressure on them to get it right at the deadline, Darren Mougey or Joe Shane?
Joe Shane. Joe Shane 100 times over. I mean, it's year 4, and his team is sitting 2-7 for the third straight year. Darren Mougey has the equity of this being his first year of a rebuild. Obviously, him and Glenn. Glenn still has a lot of influence. No, I don't think it's even. I think Mougey has some room to play with, and Shane at 2-7, that hits like a sledgehammer in the Giants building.
All right, Ryan Dunleavy, thanks for hopping on with us, man.